Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of our real business use case series on automating SAP COOISPI confirmation reporting using Excel VBA. In the previous part, we automated data extraction, variance, and reporting. In this video, we go one level deeper and focus on advanced exception reporting. We will design logic to compare planned quantity versus total confirming yield and apply tolerance to avoid false alerts. And finally, classify high severity production exception that truly need attention. So this is exactly how such controls are built in real SAP production environments without any SAP customization. Let's get started. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to this series of videos in which we are discussing. We are going to build an enterprise-grade exception reporting framework for SAP T-code, that is COOISPI. It's confirmation using Excel VBA. So it's a very exciting topic, very challenging one, very important, and we will show you how to start with connecting through the VBA into the SAP and running the report, bringing it into the form so that you can do the analytics and do the exception reporting, right? So let me take you to the to the Excel dash the tool which we have developed. So this is this how we get login into the SAP. You just click on it and you are logged on. Then you just click on it. So this is selected report with this variant. The variant name is monitoring. We have made it, right? So this gets connected. This gets executed for you, right? And let me share something. So the system automatically gets the selected variant, and when you click on it, so you get all these settings ready, and the system automatically execute all these settings and starts working. And it will bring all the data into your sheet so that you can do your further analysis. Okay. So this how it is done, and it has a template where it has all the fields being selected. With the click of button, this system brings all this data into the Excel. So there are two things which are brought. The first thing is that this is the confirmation related, all the data, all the columns, right? They are plotted into the download sheet first, right? And the next thing we do is the header level of the so leaving all these things here and getting the order headers and executing it. So this will bring all the header level information, right? So both things are brought into the Excel in two sheets of Excel. This is the basic confirmation data, and this is the header information, which for which we are concerned with this planned quantity, right, of the order, right? So that is being looked up in here. As you can see, planned quantity is coming by look up the order into the header from the header and bring the information in here. So that is compared with the expected yield. This is a step 1. So that is order level and or operation level, right? So these are the gap shows that this is the order level flag, and it is blank on the operation level. You can see only it appears once in the order, right? Right. So the exceptions, when they are, so they are their severity is judged by the system automatically. So how severe it is, and that's right. So we are focusing only on the high severity cases, and the system is otherwise, there are more than 996 rows of data, of which certain are high severity cases. So these are marked as high, right? And this can help you take the decision, bring into the notice of the decision maker so that they can take the necessary action to address this exception issue, right? High severity exception, right? So the code, and this is the code, the flag high severity, uh, expected yield variance. So this is marked only when the confirmation is marked as X, when final confirmation is marked as X, and the expected yield minus the planned quantity. Okay, so this figure is EPS. EPS means ignore the plus or minus, means force make it a positive figure. And if it is greater than tolerance quantity, then it's expected yield variance beyond tolerance, right? Because it is higher than the tolerance. So that makes the severity high, and that is marked as true, right? Okay, so this is how the code is run, and the report is ready with all the exception markings, and the severity is mentioned. So now the question arises, why the standard practices, the standard SAP reporting is not enough. It's a large volume of data. You need to have some extra things to do. Don't leave everything to the ERP or SAP. So you have to filter out all the exceptions which are available, right? So you got to devise them. Sort of control system and efficient reporting system, right? Which would aid your decision making. And manual review is, of course, is very time consuming. The data which we are focusing at the moment, it is 961 some rows. And for which, from if you go through row by row, it's going to take plenty of time for you. So, and certain issues remain hidden, and you do not get. There is a chance that you skip. They don't come into your notice, and and the prioritization. Certain issues are of great priority, so you got to filter out all those issues quickly so that you can do the needful. Not changing SAP at all. There can be a misconception that we are changing the SAP or we are replacing the SAP. SAP has its own role, and it's so why SAP has provided this download facilities and Excel integration. So this is the reason that certain things which the users, if they want to do some customization on their part, they can do it. So we are not changing SAP. We are enhancing the visibility using Excel automation. One important thing to understand is that this T code COOISPI report, the data is operation level. It's operation level, while many exceptions are order level, on the bill level, right? Because order has a header level. So if the header is being repeated, if the order number is repeated again and again, and so one exception is coming many times into your analysis. So you have to give the due consideration that there should not be any multiple things available, operations per order. I means be confused with that. So there are certain line item level exceptions if they are being shown. So they should be considered on the line level, ensuring that that's not get confused with the order level, right? The header level. So this is very important to understand that the data is COOISPI data is operation level, while many exceptions are related to the order level or header level. Slide tells you that not every issue needs an alert. When it becomes very cumbersome and painful. If too many alerts come, then the significance of the alert is reduced. So only high-level, severity-based alerts should be generated, and we should focus on it so that the importance is understood by the readers, right? Not every issue needs an alert. So avoid false positives, means and apply the tolerance. An order level versus operation level, as we have discussed, this has to be given the due consideration. And the severity is business driven. So it's for the business stakeholders important that how severe is an issue. So this the system should, while making the exceptions report. So the severity is very, very important to be rightly reported. Okay. Compare the planned quantity versus total confirmed yield. Yeah, and so this comparison is very important. What did you plan and what is the total confirmed yield so that you can do apple to apple matching, right? And apply the percentage based tolerance. Every industry, every scenario, and the production manager and the people who are day to day involved in it, they know that in their field, what is the acceptable tolerance level? 1%, 2%. We have taken 1% as well because this is widely used. And evaluate once per order, right? It shouldn't not be. It should be on order level, right? And flag only the final confirmation. Those orders, those operations which are having the final confirmation. So on the basis of that, the flagging should be done, right? So accepted yield variance is an order level exception, not an operation level one, right? So this must be uh, given the due consideration, and don't get mixed up. Otherwise, the report will not be reflecting the real picture. This is the core exception for the expected yield variance. Compare planned quantity versus total confirmed yield. So the 1% tolerance is universally acceptable in most of the scenario. You can change it, but 1% tolerance level should be. Otherwise, there will be too many exceptions be created if you get it restricted, and each exception is reported. So that would cause panic for the readers, for the receivers of the alert, right? So we should allow 1% tolerances and evaluate once per order only and flag final confirmation on it. Why tolerance is mandatory? So there are there, as you know, there are rounding differences. Financials are different. Are otherwise it will cause the problems and the loss of time uh, for the supervisors and the management staff. Severity are three levels of severities. Can be anything can be very high. The exception has a high severity, immediate action attention is required, and some are medium, so that requires certain reviews, and low, but still it should be monitored and keep an eye on it. Right. Severity helps us control alert fatigue and focus attention where it matters. See this slide. It offers you alerts only for high severity. If we go from medium and low alerts, so there will be too many alerts. So our priority is to the high severity exceptions, and they should be grouped by order, not on the operation level. It should be grouped by order level, higher level. And then the alerts should be sent. They can be sent through Outlook, email, and even SAP has its own mechanism of sending alerts, right? But for workflow, no SAP alerts or means SAP alerts will will not is not advisable. We should use the Outlook email alerts. That's better. So we intentionally keep this solution non-intrusive and outside SAP. A high exception count does not automatically mean a bad idea, bad data. So it often means better visibility. A high exception count does not automatically mean bad data. It often means better visibility. Exception reporting is as much about thinking as it is about coding. Exception reporting is as much about thinking as it is about coding. Right? Thank you for watching. See you in the next part.